I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me.
Y'all know me from the wall and want to watch it, of course.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
How's it going, Durkee? I wanted to welcome you back to the show. What's going on with you?
Dude, I've been going off on benches today, buddy.
That's weird, because that's what I thought about doing on this episode.
Let's wait till the big bills.
Anyway, we'll give a few minutes, let some people pile in here, and we'll start the show.
Let's wait till some bitches get in here. Excuse my language. What's up, guys? I'm just reading something till y'all get in here. That's easy.
So I finally seen you took my recommendation, Durkee, and read that book. So how's it make you feel?
You know, it made me feel so good.
Oh yeah, speaking of feeling stupid, the people's been watching this since the beginning, and they heard you call them bitches.
Nice to see you guys. You know what I mean? I'm sorry.
Well, you backpedaled off quick there, didn't you? You know you gotta be there for the fans.
I know, man. I have to be here for the fans, but I can't be here for the fans, brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but don't worry about it. You got the opposite only fans. You got no fans.
What's up, D's?
Nuts. Got him!
If you enjoy my content and my new content, stuff like that, make sure you hit the like button. Forget to like and subscribe to my channel, of course.
Come on, man, not the guitar. Nobody wants to hear them 2 or 3 chords that you know. I'll buy the guitar for $300 just so we ain't gotta hear it.
$300 for this? Try $15.99.
Well, yeah, I appreciate that, man. Here's 16. You just keep the change. How much would it be if you autographed it?
25.
I tell you what, man, I'll give you 30 and you just don't autograph it, because I believe it'd be worth more if you don't.
I got one thing I've always said. I love out of van, to boxing and stuff. Heroin, smack.
Delta 8, spice, ketamine, Xanax, concentrates, regular flour, edibles, DXM like cough meds, cold medicine, lean, crack, DMT, opiates or MDMA, shrooms, LSD, cocaine, meth, crack.
I love it. I love it. I mean, and that was the best high I've ever had in my fucking life. Always remember what I just said right there. I'm more worried about motherfucking getting bombed. Never thought about it like that, did you?
So a few months back there, you went to jail, and there seemed to be a lot of interest in that. And a lot of people want to know why you went to jail.
Why was I arrested? It's just been one thing after another for me, you know what I mean? And it's just fucking been crazy, man. I can't speak on my case.
What do you mean you can't talk about it? Does the judge have a gag in your mouth or something? Or is it you just embarrassed about what happened and why you went to jail?
I can talk about it after the case I can, yeah.
A few moments later.
Basically, I was arrested so my girlfriend could run off with my baby nephew and be lovers. That is basically what it boiled down to.
When you say baby nephew, you mean the Dennis is this kid, right? From the documentary. Tyler.
Yeah, he ratted me out, dog, just so he can be with my old fucking stinking girl.
How come you couldn't make it work? I mean, she just wanted some young studs, is that what it was? You couldn't get hard no more? You know they got Blue Chew and stuff like that out. You ain't gotta go to the doctor and ask for it.
Didn't really try and stuff, you know. Didn't put my heart into it like I should have.
I don't know if that's what it was, man. Sounded like she wanted you to put something else into it. And you just wasn't man enough to do it. I mean, Tyler was, obviously. But, are they still together?
It didn't take a week, and he was actually beating her and throwing her shit out. She bit his finger about off.
Damn, bud, is there any body part of his she didn't have in her mouth?
His exact words, he said, I knocked the hell out of that bitch.
I mean, I assume since you said them were his words, you talked to your nephew. I just didn't know how he could say anything if his mouth full of Cali cakes.
Yeah, I talked to my nephew. He asked me if I forgave him and everything. I told him he did me a favor and to watch out, and I'd never speak to him again.
Boy can't help it, he got a sweet tooth. I don't reckon that no reason not to speak to him again. You know what I'm saying? He's just a boy. You ought not do him like that.
Yeah, and I go to jail? I hear you.
That's messed up, Dirk. I mean, I agree with you. See, I never heard that he hit her or anything. I heard he done the same thing you did. He choked her out. But I heard he didn't have to use his hands. I mean, that's just what I was told.
That girl was very nasty. I told her she stunk. Tyler told her she stunk. So what's that tell you?
I mean, even if that's true, what's that say about you?
Dirk, you don't go for the ugly ones. If that bitch ain't a fucking 10, 8 to 10, you better back up again.
I mean, you literally just called this girl stanky, nasty, all this shit, but you're saying you only go for 8s and 10s.
I'm just saying, I don't, you know what I mean? I'm particular about my women.
I mean, you probably should have been more particular about picking one that kept secrets, because I ain't sure you saw, but Miss Callie Cakes posted on Facebook or somewhere that you had premature ejaculation, you pee sitting down, you barely bath, so the smell probably came from you. Said you like to play scratch and sniff with your balls and your ass crack. That's fucking gross. Also said Mama Bo had to tuck you in every night, and you still sucked on your thumb, but it was like somebody was sucking on a dick. Said some nights you wet the bed. What else was it? She said, oh yeah, said you kept wanting her to do the David Branham, which consists of you getting a BJ with a finger in your ass. And for some reason, you want her to dress in men's clothes with her hair tucked into a hat while she tossed your salad. My God, Durkee.
Yeah, I know about that, and she, alright, you know about Callie saying all that stuff on there? I don't even want to talk about that. And that's about to come to a complete stop.
Well, what's wrong with you? Of course I know. I'm the one telling you about it. Plus, you're acting nervous as hell, buddy, like you seen a ghost. You can't hardly even talk or anything. Is it true or something?
I'll be straight up with you guys, man. Darky, you know what I mean? It's just different, you know what I mean? She just put me in fucking shock. It's just like everybody wants to sabotage me. You see what I mean? I've always had that split personality, things like that, you know? Darky ain't Darky no more. This is Derek you're speaking to right now. I'm clean. I changed my ways.
Well, listen here. I don't know if I'm talking to Dorky, Derek, or Durkee, but
What you've just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
That's what I thought. But no more of that. I'm glad you just tossed. You know what I mean?
oh, flag on the play. I ain't tossing nothing. And what do you mean no more of that? No more of her telling that stuff on you, or you ain't gonna do that kind of stuff no more?
I spoke to the DA and all that the other day, and
What a coincidence. I'm speaking to a DA right now.
I appreciate that.
I know you bullshitting. Everybody knows you bullshitting. Because you always talking to somebody and going to file some kind of charge. But I guess you trying to say you talked to a district attorney about Miss Callie Cakes.
She has an order against her. If she mentions anyone here.
You said when you was arrested there, you had time to reflect there. And I think it's when you figured all this out that your nephew been banging the hell out of your old lady, right?
When I sat in them handcuffs, I looked at that wall. And I realized, I was like,
Hello, walls.
and I didn't realize what went down, you know what I mean? And I realized, I was like, really? People shoot that low.
I got a question. Fuck you say?
People shoot that low.
How long was you in jail with Big Bubba anyway?
I was in jail for 2 weeks. Almost 3, something like that. My PTSD acting up.
You really spent 2 or 3 weeks in jail. How the hell did you get drugs in there?
My ass.
I guess. You keisters and stuff. How many grams or ounces can you fit up in your ass anyway?
Yeah, 12 pounds. You know, if anybody needs any pointers or any help, I'm very good at it. Very fucking good at it.
There's a lot to unpack there. Which I guess that's what you said when you got to get them 12 pounds out. But, did you just admit saying you was good at sticking things up your ass and offered to get pointers? Damn. Anyway, I guess after spending 2 weeks with Big Bubba, there you probably can fit more now, can't you?
Like 17 now. More than 14.
I had a question for you there, Mr. Flip Flop. I thought you said earlier you couldn't talk about your case. You weren't allowed to, but you kept on spilling your guts about it.
My court got dismissed, by the way.
You expect me and everybody watching this to believe that your court case got dismissed in the last few minutes. You must have some friends in high places. Not just friends that are high.
But I don't have friends no more. All my friends are gone.
5 minutes later.
I got so many friends. You know, I've got 10, almost 12 friends in recovery now.
You do realize you just lied, right?
I don't give a fuck.
Got a question from the audience, and they want to know who Johnny Gobble is. They said they seen him at your house on a live stream. I mean, I know who he is, but I'll let you explain.
That's just some guy that's, you know what I mean, been in robbing up church, coat helper everywhere.
Speaking of Johnny Gobble, wasn't there a story going around that you had an affair with Merle there?
I mean, I've been giving it fucking hell.
Damn, I knew that shit was true.
Yeah, me and her kind of close. I'm gonna spend the weekend with her this weekend.
I got something to say. Whoever thinks they're gonna come up here and ride my wife while I'm having my marriage go on, let me tell you something. You try that and see what happens.
Well, guess what? I'm not worried about the goddamn thing you got to say.
Now, how the hell you gonna spend the weekend with her is what I want to know. You gonna go there and stay in apartments with her and Johnny? Or is Mama Bo gonna let you have a sleepover in the baby boarder room?
Every girl I speak to, you know what I mean, they're like, damn, boy, you looking good.
Yeah, what a stud muffin you are. I bet you have to beat them off with a stick, don't you?
You know, I went to visit my buddy today, and his old lady was fucking, I was like, man.
Go ahead and tell us about it, man. You got to tell everybody. Ain't no way you got some video proof when she came home, too. Oh, man, talk your shit.
But I you know what I mean, I'm down, you know what I mean. I'm all for it.
I don't know about everybody else, but I'm wondering how this all first started. Won't you tell us?
I walked right out there, she was like,
I guess you walked out there and she started barking. That's crazy. Anyway, where's this video proof you was telling us about?
wait till you see the video.
Oh my God! What in the world is this?
I gotta get in the shower. I gotta watch that. Oh no.
Dirk, look what you've done to my wife.
I do this willingly now. It's what I like to play with 3 times a week. And, you know, they'll give you some boxings and stuff.
What did you do to my wife?
It was fine. Yes, I'm coming, baby. And that was the happiest moment. I cried, everything. We hugged each other. We jumped up and down. All that good stuff, you know.
There ain't no.
Come.
Wow.
No.
How long has this been going on between you two?
Almost a year now.
That must be why he called you out to the redneck brawl.
Good luck with that.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right, because he ain't gonna fight nobody. He backed out of that redneck brawl, even though he's gonna get paid. I mean, first it was a fractured rib, and then he told everybody he had hep C, the reason he didn't fight, so... I mean, he may have passed that on to Merle, who knows? So you might want to get yourself checked if you really have been having this affair.
Hep C. But I go to a doctor every 3 months. As soon as I got rid of that bitch, I got tested for everything.
I mean, it ain't like we all are shocked, because, I mean, ain't no way he was satisfying her with that little veiny sausage he's a packing around his pants.
I'm telling you, did you see that little bird? I don't mean to be rude or nothing when I say that, but that's the God's honest truth, man.
Yeah, I believe everybody's seen it by now because, I mean, he posted all over social media. Like he's proud of that little micro penis he's carrying around.
It's on YouTube.
I know most people said if they hadn't seen his face in the picture, you know, they would never know it was him. So they had to zoom in as far as they could and use a magnifying glass to even see it. So what was your first impression?
I don't know if they're a man or a woman. For real. So let me tell you something, man. It's a struggle.
I bet it's a struggle to get past his zipper to keep him from pissing all over himself.
The struggle is very real. Very, very real. You know, people don't understand.
I heard he had to join a support group because the final straw was when he wasn't even big enough to get into a small wiener club.
No, he's been going through therapy.
Oh, it's that bad, really? He had to go see a therapist? So basically, I mean, not to twist your words none, but you're pretty much saying he saw a shrink.
Just imagine it. Now you get the concept how hard it is.
I couldn't imagine how hard that is, honestly. Because, I mean, hell, you think about it, he couldn't even be circumcised because it'd be a sex change pretty much. So what do you think's going to happen to Johnny and Merle for streaming that Redneck Brawl pay-per-view?
They are fucked. There's Red Eye Patriot. You're one of my monetizers. Nope. I mean, what do you call it?
Okay, a simple wrong would have done just fine, but
The answer you was looking for is moderator.
There it is. Moderator.
And you took his wrench from him, and that ain't cool. Red Eye's a really good dude.
Because somebody told me, I took your wrench because somebody told me that you was talking mad shit on me. That you even made a channel about me.
Hell, Dirty, you're wrong. He ain't make no channel talking mad shit about you. I mean, I did. And that since he was a mob for you, and yeah, he's come over and got a few laughs. Everybody has at your expense. I mean, that's just the way it is, buddy. But ain't no reason to take a man's wrench. I mean, he got work to do. I think you need to sit down and have a conversation with Red Eye. He's a good dude. It ain't his fault that you're an idiot.
I need to talk to you anyway, bub, you know what I mean? Because they told me that you did this and did that, you know what I mean? I was like, man, that dude was cool, man.
Why'd you have to go and do that? You know I hate agreeing with you. But now I only agree with you on one part. Red Eye is a pretty cool dude. You're not.
You think you could put your cell phone down?
Who, me?
Just imagine it. You're just what I said. This is your cell phone.
No, can't do it. That ain't my cell phone. That ain't a cell phone at all.
Put it down.
I guess. I mean, I'm gonna be bored to death. That's no that.
You know what I mean?
I don't think you know what I mean, Dirty. Because I don't think you realize how boring you are. I mean, I gotta sit here and listen to you talk for an hour, hour and a half through all this bullshit about how Billy badass you are, and you cry about Skanka, and you cry about Miss Kelly Cake, and you cry about Tyler. You play 2 or 3 chords over and over and over on your guitar, and I have to listen to that bullshit just to find some kind of comedy gold I can use. And if I didn't edit this shit, there ain't no way anybody be watching or be able to stay awake. So I wanna know why in the hell you think I can do it.
You know, it's up to you, man. Up to you. Only you
can prevent forest fires.
I'll make you a deal. You lay your phone down, turned off, and I'll do the same.
No.
I just don't see how that's fair. I had to lay mine down, but you won't lay yours down. That ain't fair. Anyway, you said you had something you want to ask me, so go ahead.
You get down in a hole, right?
You listen here, Durkee. Now, what you do with Merle is between you, her, and Johnny, but I'm not getting involved in all that bullshit.
If somebody's going to take dirt and shovel it on top of you, you're going to sit there and let them some bitches bury you.
Well, I mean, I guess that all depends on the circumstance, because if I'm dead, I can't do nothing about it, man.
Are you? Or are you going to take a shit straight? Like
I'm still confused, man, because if I'm dead, I'm pretty sure the body will release all that stuff. The shit and the piss. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to come out crooked or straight now.
My one buddy pisses every day of the week.
Me too, man. I piss daily. A few times, actually.
Every day, even on Saturday and Sunday.
I don't take weekends off either. Here, I thought I was the only person peeing all week long. Hell, I bet I piss just as much, if not more than you, buddy.
I bet you fucking can't. Yeah, little fella, you're getting ready to get kicked out of here. I don't need negativity like that.
You might ought to take a look at your screen there, stick man, because his name can be deceiving. I don't think your little scrawny ass can kick him out.
I mean, my arms swell up on me and everything. You know what I mean? They just...
Damn, you got the biggest arms I've ever seen on a crackhead.
He's the weakest link. I'm getting tired of him.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
That Scooter Beggins just does not let up, does he? 3 to 5 years into my life, he's still talking shit.
If you're going to talk about Scooter Beggins, you talk about him with respect.
I don't have no hate against Scooter Beggins. He's just been in my life and won't leave it alone. You see what I mean?
No hate, you say? Well, prove it.
Love you, Scooter.
I'll accept that. Anyway, I got another question from the audience, and they want to know what's one question you usually get asked more than any other one.
Where'd you go to school at? And also, god damn, you graduate fucking 6th grade yet?
It all makes sense now.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, I'd say it's safe to assume you're not smarter than a 5th grader.
No, sorry. Y'all know that.
I mean, at this time, I'd like to check in on Dirk's cabinet door and see if it's still hanging in there.
Every day.
That cabinet door is symbolic. It's a true inspiration to everybody that watches the videos. Because if it can hang in there, so can they. I mean, I don't know how it does it.
One day at a time. One day at a time, my friend. One day at a time.
Well, y'all know you live in a single-wide castle. But is there a throne that you're an heir to?
Yeah. You know, it's hot and shit.
Why do you think we have a bunch of these YouTube idiots like Johnny Gobblenuts and Squire and even people like PBR, for example?
Because I inspired them, and it made me feel so good.
I can't believe you've done this.
I have another question from an audience member, and Bruce wants to know if you could flex for him.
Flex for you? Man, you're a guy, dude. I don't flex for guys.
Face it, you're a terrible liar.
Oh, they want me to flex. That's right. Here, I'll show you my abs. That's about it.
The key in life is to lie to yourself about reality.
About it. You know what I mean?
You literally just showed your abs and flexed for another dude. So the only question left to ask is if you spit or swallow.
I spit. How about that?
Oh no, they's doing gay jokes without me.
That's right, brother. That's right. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
You know, Durkee, you may be right. I might be the weakest link, but...
You, sir, are an idiot.
Did you think for a second you would get wrecked after breakfast? Give me the same pen that I doodle and go and sign on my checks with. I've been itching to do this to all you talentless bitches.
Hey, for those that don't know, and just a reminder for those who did but may have forgotten, at 1,000 subscribers, I'm giving away an autographed copy of the Holly Boy documentary, so like, comment, subscribe, and be sure to share.